part where these live feeds click in and out. I'm at home. I'm in my back room. We're remodeling, so that's what this is all about. But we should be good to go. And it's a little bit early, so I suppose we'll have to wait a little bit before anybody tunes in. Um, but we got two people on already. Hey, what's going on? Hey, one of the things we should discuss tonight. I know you guys like the rambling and everything, but this has been a pretty hot topic now that the cold set in. Things. I'll answer questions here in a minute, guys. Let me get this out. Now that the cold has set in, a lot of guys have pulled their traps. If you go on the internet, Facebook, and everything, you'll see a lot of the pages. The topic has come up again of time to hide our pictures and everything else because all we're doing is giving the antis ammo. Listen, guys, if you think we need to hide from the antis, then you're an anti, and that's bottom line. Anti-hunting, anti-trapping, all of the PETA and all that shit. They do your pictures. I take a lot of time in doing my videos and staging my pictures and getting it right. And I still can't do it good enough for them guys to use it against me. So your pictures, they're probably not going to use them. And if you think they are, you need to get over yourself. You're probably not that damn good. Um, and let's talk about how all this evolves. And I've been dealing with this kind of shit for 20 years, probably 10, 15 years. My first video that I ever did, it was in Bass Pro and Cabela's and everything, was all about bow fishing. And I became somewhat of a go-to guy back then. I did a huge convention down in Illinois, and I was there to promote bow fishing and talk about bow fishing. And the one thing I said, and this was way back when, like I said, probably 15 years ago, I said, they asked me what I do with all the fish I shoot. And I said, well, I try to use them the best I can. I use some for trapping bait. I give them to a crayfish trapper. I give some for people to eat. I smoke some. I do this and that. But most of the fish I throw in a dumpster or I throw in a big pile and just let it rot. And I was like, at first, these writers and these people were like, and I'm like, but I have evidence to prove that these fish are invasive. They're a lot better off in the ground than they are in the water, and blah blah blah. And these people did a little bit of research, found out I was right. But in the meantime, the bow fishing community done lost their shit. Sam, you're going to get us outlawed. People don't like this. Blah 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 blah. And now it's common. People say, uh, we throw them in the garbage. We use them for compost. Plenty of pictures out there, pictures of fish all spread out. It's commonplace. How did it become commonplace? Because it's the facts, it's the truth. I didn't ever have to worry about somebody taking a picture of me throwing fish in a dumpster and using it against me because I already admitted to doing it and I already backed that up. So now we've moved on through the years and I've done all that. I've been through the era of taking pictures of deer. We used to take a picture of deer hanging up or his tongue hanging out, blood all over, shit like that. And gradually everybody wanted to clean it up because they all wanted to be on the front of Bowhunter magazine. Again, you guys, your pictures suck ass. They're probably not good enough to be on the front of a magazine. In fact, now I don't. Fur Fishing Game doesn't even show pictures of trapped animals because they've caved into the antis and all the bullshit. Um, so we have that, but now we come to a point in time where I'm going to do another DVD, and I'm going to do it on trapping raccoons and trapping in dry land raccoons, and a fast track raccoon trapping basically was born. So now I came to, and this was right about the time. Um, my bow fishing videos, I learned a lot. I'm selling them in the stores, but the truth is, you don't make a lot of money on them. Uh, I did okay, but I didn't make a ton of money. So then I'm like, and my YouTube channel's just kind of finding its way. And so, anyways, I had this 2 hour and 20 minute or 2 hour and 10 minute video. And I had a choice. I could either sell it at the trapping conventions and all that stuff for $39.99, which was back then was the price. And I was like, it didn't sit well with me as it's pretty labor intensive. So I got a hold of YouTube and I said, hey, can I put this on YouTube? Absolutely not. We do not allow anybody to put a video on that's that long. I kept knocking on doors, call and talk to them. And then pretty soon I got to the point where I actually got high enough up and done enough phone calls that they said, let us check it out. We'll see what we can do. It's pretty long, blah, blah, blah. Luckily, the person that watched it for YouTube was a higher up, and he understood and had some common sense. And he said, hey, I think this is going to be a great video for YouTube. It's going to be informative, blah, blah, blah. And there you go. Boom. I'm the first guy to ever have a video that's over 30 minutes long on YouTube, except for maybe like CNN or any of them guys. So if you can go back and all through that, nobody had ever done that. So the first video that was over 30 minutes long that wasn't done by a major network or something else was done by me, and it was on trapping. So do you think that I should hide from the antis? What do you think that video did? That video has blown up. It's number one on YouTube. I don't know, 700,000 views. I don't even know what it has anymore. It's gotten a ton of people involved in the trapping. It's helped people become successful trapping and everything else. And not once, and guys, I show a lot of killing in there. Not once did the antis use that video. It's the number one video for trapping raccoons on YouTube, and the antis don't use it. So that bullshit of we need to hide from the antis, I don't buy into it one bit. It's blurry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe your shit sucks. Is that better? I don't know. Let me turn it. Maybe we get some more lighting. I don't know. How's that? Anyways, so that's where I'm at. The antis. I'm rude. Yeah, I'm rude. I'm very upfront and all that. So, anyways, the antis. I don't buy into that. If you think you need to hide, then bitch, you're an anti, and that's the bottom line about it. And I do know that we have to switches on and off from blurry to clear. I don't know. Mine is good to go. So, anyways, I am working on a video series that is going to help people to. The biggest thing we have now is how do people confront the antis? I've learned a ton of it. I've learned a lot from the crazy cat people. I've learned a lot from the antis, and I've learned a lot from being attacked, and I know most of their ploys, and I know how to turn shit around on them. I used to be the guy that was like, fuck you, you fat cat loving bitch, and blah blah blah. I'm not like that anymore. I try to hit them with knowledge and stuff like that. And my goal is to never change an anti's mind. We're never going to do that. You're never going to win. You're never going to get them to come around and do it your way. And they are never going to get you to do it. What you have to do is you have to understand this is social media. Thousands of people will watch this video, and there's going to be a few of them that are antis, and there's going to be a lot. Most of them are going to be trappers and hunters and stuff like that. And I don't know what to do with the blurriness, guys. You're just kind of screwed until I get some more light in here. But it is what it is. Hey, last time we were cutting in and out. This time we're not. But anyways, we got to confront the antis. So we can educate the non-hunters and the non-trappers. The people that are out there, the majority, the hunters and the trappers are a minority, the antis are a minority. And if you do the numbers, the antis are actually a smaller minority than the hunting and fishing world and trapping world. So we have to take and use our numbers and our knowledge to pick the non-hunters and the non-trappers, the people that wear leather shoes, eat greasy cheeseburgers and stuff like that. We have to teach them how to do. Yeah, right. I'm talking, not dancing. I don't. Like I said, guys, I don't know what to do about the blurriness. I suppose I should have probably set up more over in the light. Let me see. Can we do this? Is that better? Probably not. Now you got a big black shadow. I suppose I could start charging for all these videos, and then we could afford this extra great gear, and we could do. All right, here we go. How far north are you in Wisconsin? Question and answer time. I am right in the middle of state. Basically, if you drew a bunch of lines and cut it in half and half and half and half and half, I'd be right in the middle. So, next question. 71 people in here. I know a bunch of you got questions. Better, better, good. I'm glad you're happy. Now it looks dark as shit on my end, but that's okay. If you guys are happy, I'm happy. Do you eat critters? Some I do, some I don't. A lot of them end up in a big ass shit pile. Do you ever do anything in Ohio? I've not done anything in Ohio. Are you still doing your beaver trapping video? Yes, we are. We're just trying to get it all together. Can you trap on public property in Wisconsin? Yes, we can. I caught my first coon. What's the best way to flesh it out? With a fleshing knife. You don't have that, you can do it with a sharp knife and lay it out. What animals do you hunt? Pretty much anything I can. What is your biggest coon? 44 pounds. Do you have any new sling bows? We just released all the new models. We redone them all. They're all machined. There's nothing welded. It's pretty badass. Any updates on Jackwagon? Had a gun at the dam. I think he got in some pretty good trouble. It wasn't that bad. They basically talked him into cleaning a bunch of stuff up and gave him a little bit of a fine. How many coyotes do you get in an average season? Not many. I don't go after coyotes that much. Next year is going to probably be one of them. I'm going to try to be one of my better years. What is the best time of the year for paddlefish? May, June, July, August. Have you ever trapped in Iowa? No, but I do want to go there and run snares for coons. I think it'd be awesome. What is your favorite trap? Probably the 160 conibear. Do you ever spear pike? Yes, I have, and I want to go do it again. I've speared one time. Trap Illinois? No, I haven't. You should come down here and ride with me on the Yotes and Cats. Favorite fish to eat? Catfish, bluegills. I don't know. You can repeat what you said about fleshing the coon. My old lady was distracting me. I said you need to use a fleshing knife and a fleshing board to be the easiest way. Otherwise, you could use a sharp knife. Do you recommend taking the cable restraint test? I have to take. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do it and they require you to do it, you should do it. What is the biggest catfish you ever caught? I think he was 49 pounds. How many coons do you catch in a season? All depends. If the market's down, I don't hit them that hard, and if the market's up, I hit them pretty hard. But I usually have 150 of them sold before season even starts. So that's usually the number that I go to, and I can sell that many carcasses. Your pellet gun videos. Just got a 25 cal PCP day set. From 30 pigeons last year. That's awesome. What's the average startup cost to do trapping? You could probably get started for less than $100. Depends how big a line you want to do. How much do you get for a nice coon hide? Depends on the year and depends on the price. What's your website's name for slingshots? Badassslingbows.com. Do you deer hunt? Yes, I do. What kind of reel do you do better, spinning reel or bait cast reel? As far as what? A spinning reel, bait cast reel for what? What's the best trap for trapping raccoons? I like the 160, but probably the best all-around trap, the most versatile trap is a 1.5 coil spring. When did you start hunting? When I was 12. Catfish, I use both. What air guns recommended for trapping and coon hunting? I like the nitro piston. Actually, I would get a PCP gun. I wouldn't even dick around anymore. Go with a Marauder or something like that. How old are you? Old enough to know better. What's the best way to set a number 2 long spring? I just break it over my knees and set it. Piva, people eating tasty animals. Yep. Will you put some deer hunting vids? Yeah, we're gonna try next year. The next 2 years is gonna be a big year for the YouTube page. We're gonna really try to step it up and do some more stuff. Do you have any kids? Yes, I have 2 sons and a daughter. Favorite beer, Miller Lite. What's your favorite car? I don't know. I don't have one, I guess. Can you shoot carp with your pellet gun bow fishing rig? No, not yet. It's in the works for Illinois and Wisconsin, but we're waiting. See what happens. I got a lot of stuff in the works as far as some laws and stuff like that. Can you help me? I'm 180 subs and want to get to 100. You're already at 100. Did you ever catch another bobcat? No, I have not. Animal have you not caught yet? I haven't caught a wolf yet. Hopefully that changes here in the near future. Favorite animal to kill? Whatever one I'm out hunting at the time. I have just as much fun coon hunting, coyote hunting, deer hunting as I do shooting pigeons and starlings. So I get to shoot pigeons and starlings more. So that's it. No, I haven't only caught one bobcat in my life. How many coons have I gotten in my life? Probably over 10,000, I would say. Probably, I don't even know. Lots. What is your ethnic background? White. Minimum foot pounds energy for squirrel hunting with an air gun. It doesn't have to be much if you get them close and hit them in the head. Do you like fish or hunt more? All depends on the season. My life has kind of revolved around what seasons. What's the best way to trap a mink when there is ice? I get under a bridge and kind of look at a mink box or something like that. Thoughts on semi-autos to hunt with? A lot of people hunt with them. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. Mostly like deer hunting. I hunt with a bolt action Remington 7mm Magnum. Biggest buck, probably about. I think he's 12. I got him down at the office someday. I'll show you some pictures. Shot him with a bow. Do I have any pets? Yes, I have two dogs right now, and one is very, very sick. We found out that today. We found out yesterday he got a disease from ticks, and today is. We found out his kidneys are not working very good, so we got him on a bunch of IVs and a bunch of medications and stuff like that. So it's been a rough 2 days. I'm dealing with that. Do you like DPs? Yes, I do now. I used to hate them, and I think they're the most overrated trap in the trapping world. What's your trap line gun? I just take a nitro piston trail, 22 caliber pellet gun. Does ice affect your water line quite a bit in a bad way? Yeah, it does. But most of the rivers, small rivers and stuff that I trap here don't freeze over, so I've adjusted. Out on the lakes, I guess I can get out and set some under the ice sets. And biggest coyote, I don't know. I never weighed a coyote. How do you like the Duke number fours? I like them. I would say for coyotes, I'm going to go to the offset jaws, but I can't wait to try them out on some beavers. Have you ever been to Pennsylvania? Yes, I've done some outdoor shows in Pennsylvania. Best critter you think to eat? I don't know. I like eating a lot of different ones. They all taste good. It just depends what you want to eat. It's kind of like saying, do you like beef or pork better? I don't have one. Why don't you use a 22 rimfire? I used to, but 22 rimfires became awful hard to find, and it got to the point it was costing me 22 cents every time I shot it, if I could even find shells. And it just was I just went to necessity. Why don't you use a 22 for raccoons in a trap? I do. I use a 22 caliber pellet gun. There are some strange questions for some of these guys. Yep, some of them. I deal with it all the time. Best pellet pistol to kill trapped coons. Probably, I have that Benjamin Marauder pistol. I think they call it now the Silent Stalker or something. It's a PCP gun. I use it. I like it. I use a 1022. Yep. Do you ever ride snowmobiles? I used to, but now I'm too beat up and old to be riding. I end up getting sore in hell. So I'm looking at some other stuff instead of snowmobiles. Are you going to the outdoor show? Which one? I don't know. Probably some of them. Do you have a wife or a girlfriend? I have a wife. Man, some of you guys are just kind of like, woo. Thanks. What's the smallest trap you would use for a beaver? I'm pretty much use 330s and big long springs and big number 4, number 5 double long spring stuff like that. I try to use a big trap for beaver. I don't have a big count catch this year. I don't even know the final numbers. We won't know until we're done with beaver trapping. I only got like a very small number of coon. What is your biggest muskrat? I don't know. I never weighed muskrats. People need to see my shows more, right? I probably answered every one of these questions in a video at one time or another. Done trapping in Kentucky. Kentucky, you can on there catch like 5 bobcats. No, I'm not going to do the Harrisburg show. Maybe someday. I like cooking beaver on the grill. All right, guys, let's start wrapping up. We got about 5 more minutes here, and then I got you monetize your videos. No, I do not. My channel is not advertiser friendly. And then they want to only advertise on some and not on the others. And you know what? Either take me all or nothing. So no, I do not. The deer caping video, no problem, man. Fast track to coon trapping got me. That's awesome. You ever have beagles? Yes, I used to run beagles for rabbits. I used to have coon hounds. I used to do all that. And then life catches up to you and you got to go out. And now I work in the oil field. I'm trying to work towards getting set up enough where I can kind of go semi-retired and do all the crazy shit that I do in all these videos. See, there's a problem. Everybody wants to see videos of this, videos of that, videos of this. And I do so many different things and I enjoy so many different seasons that it's hard to do it all in one year. When's your next trapping video? Hopefully we'll have it done here. We're gonna do spring trapper and beaver. I didn't get to it last year. I got to get to it this year. All right, man. Yeah, because I'm almost out here too. I got a meeting to go to. I help put on our town's carnival day yearly event, big thing, and I sit on the board of that. And I got to be at a meeting, and I'm already late, and so I got to go, guys. It was great talking to you. I'm headed out to the oil field here the end of the week. So I don't know if I'll do another live one. Maybe I'll do a live one out there. We can set up somewhere where I get good reception and I'll do a live one out there, but I'll give you guys a couple days notice and we'll know what's going on. But otherwise, man, I will check up with you guys when I get back. We'll have some videos hopefully posting up here while I'm gone. Son's working, Corey's working on editing some, so I think it would all be good. But thanks for stopping in, guys. Next time, I got the starting and stopping, the bad reception thing figured out. Now I'll have to get more lighting. So we'll work on it, guys. These will get better, I promise. See you later. Gotta go.